that was me smiling for the for the thumbnail. I woke up today and I was like, I'm gonna make this, you know, kitchen video tonight. I'm gonna do it in the evening. But I didn't think it through because then I started doing my makeup after the sun had already set and it was like pitch dark outside or pitch black outside. And I realized there's like no light for me to do my makeup. And then I like grabbed this little like tiny little like light bulb thingy. It's like one of those desk lights or something. And then I put it in front of me and I faced it right into my eyes. And then I blinded myself and like my eyes, like I couldn't see to do my makeup. Like I was just, all I could see was this like blue shiny solar flare in my vision because I like blinded myself by putting that light directly into my eyes. And then I had to like wait until that subsided and then I could do my makeup. But yeah, that was that was kind of a learning lesson. I need to be prepared, but next time. I've never done like my makeup at night, it seems. I've always done it with natural light in the day from my window, and so I was really at my wit's end when there was no light coming out from my window. I didn't think of that this morning. And also I'm in Canada and the sun sets at like 4 p.m. and it looks like it's 2 a.m. So anyway, this hairstyle took me an hour to do. I was trying to copy Lauren Gray's space buns and this one has like probably 50 bobby pins in it. Yeah, I really wanted to try them and do that for this look. I'm just wearing pajama pants on the bottom though. But on the top I look kind of like a little put together. I love Wanks. This is Stella. So, oh yeah, these necklaces, these chain necklaces are actually from my grandma. Rest in peace. Enough of the intro, I guess. We are today gonna make cookies for Santa. Chocolate chip cookies. Vegan chocolate chip cookies. Vegan chocolate chip cookies with coconut flakes in them because that's what I want to put in them. I feel like, you know, I've never had a chocolate chip cookie with coconut flakes in them, but I feel like that would be really good. I really like marzipan. I guess that's not really coconut though. Marzipan is like still like, I mean it's similar maybe. Marzipan is like almonds. Yeah, it's not the same. To me, they're both white, so I just thought they were like similar, but I guess coconut would have a different taste. But anyway, that is the idea for today. So cookies for Santa, except they're not actually for Santa. They're for Jesus, because I'm Christian. No, they're not actually for Jesus either. They're for me. They're for me. So let's get started. I have this recipe that I'm gonna follow from chocolatecoveredkatie.com. This recipe says it doesn't require like weird stuff like chia seeds and flax seeds, like, you know, like those egg replacements like chia seed egg and like flaxseed egg, because I don't have any flax seeds right now and I do have chia seeds, but not sure if I have enough chia seeds for making an egg replacer. So I'm gonna use this nice recipe from chocolatecoveredkatie.com. Yeah. I think the only thing I'm gonna do different is I might use vegan margarine instead of the oil that she has on her list of ingredients. And as we're doing this, I wanted to say thank you for those of you who did watch The Unforgivable starring Sandra Bullock, which is now on Netflix. It is a movie that I have a very, very fond, memorable experience from. Like my memory from being with Sandy was so positive and just so many details I just remember vividly. Like when I first got into the makeup, I was saying like, it's gonna be so cool, I'm gonna be in this scene with Sandy, and the makeup artist told me, I think it might have been the makeup artist or the hair stylist, one of those, told me like, yeah, don't you know Sandy must have watched your audition and like helped to select you. And I was like, whoa, I didn't, like, I was like mind blown, like, whoa, did she? Well, it would be really cool if she did. That would be so cool. Like, I don't know, I was just like wowed by that comment. And the scene was originally, well, the scene that we shot was like, I did kind of interact with Sandy's character, Ruth Slater, and it was because Ruth was having a technical difficulty with the computer, and then me being the savvy millennial or Gen Z college student, I would just kind of like press a button on the keyboard and like help her, and she was like, thanks, and I was like, of course. And that didn't make it into the final cut, and in retrospect I totally understand why, because I think the theme and the tone and the intensity of the mood didn't really match that scene per se. So I think, yeah, it didn't really match with the theme and like the kind of like the motto of the film. I was really happy to be in her presence, of course, and she had her dog with her, a rescue dog named Sweetie, and I remember I don't know if this is TMI, but like I remember Sandy was like talking about her son, and like her son's like really into like biology, I think, or like lots of like science type stuff, and like she was trying to think of this word, and we were all trying to think of that word. It was like on the tip of Sandy's tongue, and Sandy was like asking the crew to like Google it, like what is that word, and it was like she was trying to describe like these like light phosphorus like microorganisms, and I thought of the word when I got home, but I didn't think of it like in that moment, which I feel bad about. But I really wanted to like think of what that word was, because it was also on the tip of my tongue too. I was like, oh yeah, I know that word. And when I got home, I thought of it. It was phytoplankton is what Sandy was thinking of. Anyway, she talked about her kids a lot, and she was also like taking care of everybody, like giving us hand sanitizer. She had like a spray, like a hand sanitizer spray, because it was right before the pandemic lockdown. It was right before that. So yeah, so she was like spraying everybody with hand sanitizer and being safe, like no handshakes and stuff. Yeah, so those are like my fond memories from behind the scenes of The Unforgivable. Now you know that inside scoop. I didn't really talk while doing stuff. I was planning to like tell you all those stories while I was like getting out my mixing bowls and stuff like that, but I can't really multitask. My brain is just like, can only do one thing at a time, I guess. What ingredients do I need to get out? 1 cup of flour. So it says instructions, combine all the dry ingredients. You can see right here, got that. Where is my baking soda? Oh, it's in the fridge. This way. Okay. Half. Okay, that's probably good. 1/4 cup of sugar, and then it says 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I think I'm gonna, instead of brown sugar, I don't have that, so I'm gonna do syrup. Once the dough is chilled, then you preheat the oven. Okay, I guess I'll put it in the freezer because that seemed faster. So, 1/3 cup of chocolate chips. That's considered dry, right? I mean, do I put that in with the dry stuff? I got the chocolate chips. I don't know why I was holding it like that. It's just another option for thumbnail, I guess. Although it's like kind of a weird thumbnail if I do choose that. So these are the unsweetened toasted coconut flakes. I don't remember where I got this from. I think online somewhere, either like iHerb or Amazon, one of those. iHerb. Is it iHerb or iHerb? Okay. So these, yeah, those look good. They're kind of big. That smells really good. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll eat some. Mmm. Mmm. That's really good. How do I get it to come out faster? I hope that works out. I'm deviating from the recipe, so. And then how much? 2 tablespoons of milk. 1, 2. That's about 1. Okay, let's say that's 2. Vanilla, vanilla. I love me some vanilla. 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, I'm just gonna not measure that. Okay, that should be good. Is that it? Baking soda, oat flour, blah blah, white salt, sugar, brown sugar, okay. That's all the ingredients. So it says combine it in and then stir it in the wet to form a dough. It will be dry at first, so keep stirring until cookie dough texture is achieved. Okay, I'll use a chopstick. I think it's doughing up. Wow, it smells really much. It smells so cookie-like. What else does the recipe say? Form into one big ball, then either refrigerate or freeze until the dough's cold. Okay. I'm gonna put my hands in now. Form into a big ball of dough. I'm telling you, that's an order. Form into a big ball of dough. It's going. It's getting there. I think it's getting there. That's pretty good. I say that's pretty good. Okay. You're looking good. You are a big ball of dough. Okay. I think that's really good. This looks really delicious. Okay, so I'll put this in the freezer. I'm too hungry to wait for the cookies. Because, like I said, the hair and makeup today took me a long time. It was hard work. So, I haven't eaten in a while. That was really easy. I mean, putting that dough together. I hope they turn out good.
I'm always trying to eat healthy, but like every day I don't. That is like my life. So I was gonna say, like, Christmas time is the time to cheat and to eat chocolate chip cookies. But actually every day is the time to do that. These are clip-ons. They don't hurt at all. I don't know. Some clip-ons hurt. I don't know. I adjusted all my clip-ons with pliers. I also painted all of my clip-ons with clear nail polish so that the metal wouldn't irritate my skin. And both of those things really did me a solid. The pliers really helped to make it not pinch. And this kind is the kind where you just like push it together. I really like these. I really want like clip-on earrings that look like paper clips. But this was like the closest I could find. These are like chains. With my chains. I've got 2 chains. And 2 chains. I think 2 Chainz is a famous person. Eating with Julie. Kitchening with Julie, aka me. Yum. That was good. Okay, so I have taken them out from the freezer, the dough. It looks like this now, and the bowl is cold. I don't know if I left it in there for long enough, but I'm like not a very patient person, so here we go. I preheated the oven to 325, and it says to form dough balls, so let's get in and do that. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I just have this parchment paper here. I think I'm just gonna form it into like a cookie shape already because I'm not sure if it'll spread. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna try to like count on it spreading, so I'm just gonna make it into kind of a cookie shape already. Like that. What is that shadow? Is that me? There's a shadow there. Is that me? Oh, okay, it is me. It scared me. I was like, what? Is that like a cat? Is that my tappy? This dough reminds me of like the Pillsbury chocolate chip dough, chocolate chip cookie dough. I hope that the oven is actually preheating because we've been having some troubles with the oven. Like sometimes it just won't turn on. Time to get a spoon and eat all this raw flour. That's what everybody does, right? That's so good. Just a little bit. Won't hurt, right? So I put them in the oven, except I felt the oven and it didn't really feel hot, so it might not be working. The oven may not be functioning. We will see. If they are baked in 11 minutes, that means it was functioning. If they're not baked, that is bad. I think it's working. I think the oven's working. They're not exactly baked. They don't look baked though. They look kind of wet. I don't know. Maybe it was like a late onset thing, like the oven started turning on like midway. So let's just do another 11 minutes and see if that's okay. I mean, I hope I don't like, I'll just keep an eye on it. Okay, so I just let it go for the other another 11 minutes, and look, they actually did spread. And they look golden, which is like how I like them to look. Wow, I'm super stoked about these. I really like the way they look, how they turned out. I'm just gonna wait a little bit for them to cool, tiny bit, and then we will taste test one of them. Okay, I'm just like way too excited, and I like eating cookies while they're hot, so I put 4 of them on this plate. I have a mug with almond milk in it. It says hold fast to dreams. If you can see that, hold fast to dreams. And yeah, smells like coconut. And yeah, I think this is like the best cookies maybe that I've ever made, just by appearance. Yeah. So I'll start with the very tiny one. See the back, it's nice and like, I like that color for the bottom. There's a coconut flake in there, yeah. Yeah, this is like the best cookie I've ever made. I've made a lot of like really good cookies, but these are delicioso. Dora the Explorer was my favorite show when I was 5. Yeah, well, thank you for kitchening with me, Jujubes. The cookies are fantastic. Stunning, show-stopping, marvelous, amazing. Never been seen before. Help you make your own Christmas cookies, holiday cookies this year. 再见，红枣. Bye, Jujubes.